Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Today, I wanted to address love. We often, when we love people, we want to do everything we can to make this person happy. So we're willing to put the investment into them, right? But do you ever think about, are they putting the investment into you? And I'm seeing a lot of people not doing that. And this is why there's so many people that are settling for the wrong person in their life. Don't do that. Think about it. That's why I tell people, take a step back. Don't always be the facilitator of you doing. You do something, what about the next person? Is that other person going to do it too? Are they going to do something nice for you? You're always there. Are they there for you? Think about that. The yin and the yang is quite important. But don't settle for a person not willing to make the investment into you because you're just as important. And I'm seeing people forget that. It doesn't just necessarily mean personal relationships. I'm talking about even friendships. It goes across the board, that mutual exchange. You have to come away from the relationship with just as much as what you put into it. I'm here to remind you of that because I'm seeing a lot of people going, that's okay. Oh, he didn't do it, or nah, she's not like that. That's okay. That's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not. My rule, and I really have lived up to it. If I don't like something done to me, I won't do it to you. I'm always mindful to everybody. I am, because I'm very sensitive to things like that. I never want to hurt somebody. I wouldn't want somebody talking rude to me. Therefore, I'm not going to be rude to them. If, I see somebody who needs help them. What I'm seeing is the lack of. I'm always seeing one person being the giver, but one is the severely taker. And I don't think that that's nice. But it could be simple acts of kindness. And I'm not seeing that. I had gone to the grocery store, and there was this elderly, very frail lady, and she was trying to pick up a case of soda. And she's trying, and she can't make it budge. Now, all these people are just looking at her and just passing by, never even stopped. I'm at the other end of the aisle, and I'm watching this. So I hurried up with my cart. And I said, here, I've got this. And she goes, oh, honey, thank you. And I said, that's okay. Do you need anything else? And she goes, no, I got it. And I go, where do you want it? She goes, put it under my cart, please. I said, no, I'm going to put it in your cart. She goes, why? I said, because you're going to have a tough time taking it out from under the cart when you pack it into your car. She goes, oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, thank you. And I said, it's okay. So I go on with my shopping. 10 minutes later, she's in another aisle. And she's trying to reach something on the top shelf that she couldn't get. Again, people are passing by, not helping this woman. I'm thinking, what has gotten into people? Are you so distracted that you're on your phone or you're in a hurry? Help her. Nope, nobody did. Again, I went and got it. She goes, oh my God. She goes, you're just my saving grace today. And I started to laugh. I said, oh, that's okay. I go, you need anything else? She goes, no. She goes, oh, honey, thank you so much. She says to me, and she was such a sweet lady. But I thought to myself, something so simple. When I see people, what they do, but also what they don't do is a big red flag to me. I'm here to remind all of you, pay attention to action. Please pay attention to that, because you're going to get hurt a lot less in life when you are more aware. Forget what you want to see in that person. See that person for their truth. So going back to the investment in you, please, it's not that you're demanding it, but don't settle anything less. It's a two-way street, and I'm here to remind you of that. The reason it's getting out of control with people's behavior is because other people are letting it happen. That's the bottom line. If we stopped taking this on from other people, people are going to be either forced to hibernate and not be with anybody or change. This is why we have a society today that doesn't want to go the mile for anybody but themselves. But you're also an enabler if you allow it to keep happening. So be aware. If you don't like it done to you, don't do it to somebody else. And if somebody isn't going to be a nice person, a friend, don't bother. Look for somebody that will. And if you say, well, I haven't found anybody, then you know what? Stay by yourself, because the one person who'll never let you down other than God will be you. So I'm here to remind you of that. These little acts of kindness and the investment that you should have people put into you as much as you're putting into them and the relationship goes beyond words. I'm here to remind you of that. Think about it. Really, if you have trouble with that, you can always book a session with me and I could go in deep and further why it is you're letting this happen, that maybe you're not understanding yourself. You can always book. Go to my website, SusanRowlen.com. You can also book a session through my link tree with Facebook and Instagram. All of this will start to help you. But the main thing is you being the person that you are meant to be. So don't settle for anything less. Until then, subscribe to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and more will come. All the best to all of you. Have a very good and blessed week. Bye-bye.